Welcome to Fallout 76, this is Jim. In this video we're going to take a look at completing daily challenges for today, Saturday, June 28th, 2025. Let's take a look at and see what we got for today. Alright, we got some good ones here. I have many videos on my channel that'll help you guys out, different ideas, different locations, easy areas, hard areas, or whatever. If you're bringing a new player to the game, you're a returning player, even if you're an experienced player, there's a particular daily, weekly challenge that's giving you a hard time or trouble. I'm sure you'll find a video on my channel that'll help you. Try to keep my videos as updated as I possibly can. And of course, you guys are awesome, the great comments and tips, which I greatly appreciate it. If you are wondering why I have more score than you, take a look at the top right hand corner of the screen. I have a 25% boost. Of course, I claimed that right off the current season 21 season pass on 3 pages, a 5%, 10%, additional 10%, equaling 25%. You can claim that by being a Fallout First member or by paying the 1,500 atoms for the season pass. Alright, again, first things first, I'd like to apologize for the lateness of the video. I'm working my 12-hour day shift today, and I appreciate everyone's patience and support on these days. It'll be the same thing tomorrow, Sunday. The video will be out just a little bit later than usual. Alright, let's take a look at this one here first. Build a floor or wall decoration in a workshop or campfire. So you can go ahead and claim any workshop. Any workshop on the map is fine. The one closest to you. Your favorite one, whatever you want to do, you can go ahead and build your floor or wall decoration once when you claim it. We're just going to build it right here in our camp. All right, so let's go to a little section. We have a little bit more room here. Let's open up our build menu. Again, I don't really plan on keeping this stuff, so I'm going to choose something that doesn't cost a lot of resources, and that's what I usually recommend to people. Usually mats and rugs we get very early on in game. Usually from actually claiming workshops, and other players' vendors will sell them for fairly cheap. And most mats and rugs will only cost you some cloth and rubber, or cloth or rubber, so FYI, it's really up to you. And again, you can always choose something that you want to keep in your camp, alright? I'm just going to build a couple of these little rugs here. Again, just 3 cloth each, and you know, cloth and rubber are items that most of us have a lot of. And again, when you build them, just make sure you kind of build them away from something that you don't want to accidentally scrap. I've definitely done that before. Alright, and again, you can always keep what you build as well. Alright, let's see what's next here. Scrap trying to produce wood 10. Alright, so for this particular challenge, we're going to use the bulk and scrap method at the Tinker's Workbench. Now, in order to do that, you will need wood. Again, most of us will have wood to some capacity on us, or in our stash or scrap box. But let's take a look at some spots where we can find some wood. Anywhere in around the forest area, a really good spot for down trees. Especially this little triangle here between Vault 76, Flatwoods, back up to the Wayward, and back up to Vault 76. So this little area here, nice and easy. It's a little bit of a hill, but again, all kinds of down trees there. A lot of people like to look for wood in around the Toxic Valley region, just because there's less foresty around, but there's a lot of down trees there, so it's a good way to check there as well. Out behind the yellow house here in Halvation, right on the corner on the main road, there's a little stockpile of wood back there, and of course, it being part of the forest, lots of wood in around here, because we usually have our fashionette activities where we have to collect wood and put wood to a little pile, and again, it's a great spot for there. And of course, one of the best stockpiles for wood right here in the game is at Picquerist Fort. A nice neutral area, all kinds of wood up there. So even if you're a person who's looking to kind of build a new camp or modify a camp you are going to need quite a bit of wood for, I highly recommend popping up here. Again, tons and tons of wood just laying there for you to grab. Now, I'm just kind of going to add this in. If you are looking to collect wood and you're looking to kind of build a camp or modify a camp, I recommend using this particular perk card here called Woodchucker. Collect twice as much when harvesting wood. So when we harvest wood, it's 2, 4, 6, or 8. Okay. And again, with this perk card, it doubles those quantities. Okay. It doesn't really help you with daily, weekly challenges per se, but if you're looking to get a lot of wood, Woodchucker is definitely worth it to have. Alright, and even down here in the Skyline Valley region, even down here is a lot of down trees here as well. Great spot for harvesting wood. Alright, so let's go to our Tinker's Workbench here. Any Tinker's Workbench is fine. We're going to use the bulk and scrap method. Just gave you all kinds of great options for some wood, more so for the newer folk. Let's go to a tinker's workbench. We're going to go craft. We go to bulk. We go all the way to the bottom. To bulk 1 wood, all you need is 2 plastic and 30 wood scraps from your stash of scrap box. Let's go ahead and bulk that 1 wood here. Then we will back out. Then we will scrap our bulk wood. There we go. Scrap trying to produce wood 10 for 10. Just like that. It's really quick and easy. The bulk and scrap method is very useful for most junk items here in the game. Alright, let's see what's next here. Craft any chems too. So again, don't get this confused with collect chems. We actually have to craft chems. And of course you will need a chemistry station for that. Now if you don't have a chemistry station, there's a couple ways you can get one here in game. You actually get one very early on in game. When most people leave Vault 76, they come down here to Flatwoods. And if you go to the tavern, there's 2 little kiosks that are there. It's where you become a responder. And there's 2 little quests that happen down here, which stays right here in Flatwoods. They're very easy to do as a, a level 1 low level character, and at the end of those 2 quests you get yourself a plant for the chemistry workbench. It's pretty cool. And as well, there's a chemistry workbench right here in Morgan Station, which is fairly close to Vault 76, and I would say about 8 times out of 10 that I come here, right on the floor next to that chemistry station is the chemistry station plant. And again, you can server hop that just in case you don't find it, but I find it's a real good spot to get that plant. Alright, so here's our chemistry workbench here. Let's go ahead and go craft. What we're going to do, we're going to go down here to healing. Now, most of us will carry Rad X, Rad Away, Med X, and Stim Packs on us. And again, it can be any chem at all. And again, all you need for this Rad Away or Stim Pack or Rad X is just a full version plus 2 purified waters, you can see. Now, we can double those results if we use the Chemist perk card under Intelligence. So instead of diluted times 2, it will be diluted times 4. And it'll be the same requirements as if we were crafting diluted times 2. So that is the Chemist perk card under Intelligence. And you can also use the Super Duper perk card. Again, that would be under Luck. And again, if you do have a 3-star, it's only a 30% chance to get double results. But again, it is a good way to get more bang for your buck. But because we only need 2, I'm not going to bother using those perk cards, but I just thought I'd kind of mention them to you. Let's go ahead and craft this Rad X diluted times 2. There we go. Craft any chems 2 for 2, done, just like that. And I'm a ghoul, so I can definitely use that Rad X times 2. Alright, let's see what's next here. Let's go ahead and kill a Gulper 3. So many great spots we can find Gulpers here and around the wasteland. If you come over here to Dire Chemical, you actually spawn a little bit to the north, like right about here. Right where you spawn in, right to the right-hand side off the road, there'll be 2 Gulpers down there waiting for you. And of course, we have good old Gulper Lagoon. Now, there's 4 Gulpers here. Now, if you're a returning player, you haven't played in a couple years, you'll probably remember this was probably one of the best spots for Gulpers. It used to be like 6+ here, but now there's only 4 here. But this is the place we're probably going to get going. But you have to be on a public server, and there is an event that pops up here at Sunday Brothers Cabin. It's called Moonshine Jamboree. There's all kinds of Gulpers, there's anglers, fog crawlers, ghouls that pop up for there. And there's just so many, everyone will be able to fill their boots. And it's a great little event. It's a little hard, but I recommend doing it with other people. But again, that's another great way to get some Gulpers. And if you're really hard pressed, you can always try your luck here at Dolly Sod's Campground. Sometimes when you're just looking to claim that workshop, sometimes there'll be a bunch of Gulpers that you have to kill before claiming the workshop. So FY, you can always try there as well. Now, because we need 3, I'm not going to bother going to Dire Chemical. We're just going to go take a straight shot to Gulper Lagoons. Let's go ahead here. And again, these guys like to kind of hang out in the trees, so FY, sometimes these are scorched and they're the same colors of the trees. So I recommend if you don't use VATS, that's fine, but you can still use your VATS, and that way you got to kind of pinpoint them that way there, and they're not, they don't have the jump on you. All right, let's go ahead here. We get someone coming our way. Oh, he doesn't really hear us, is he? He's kind of there. Okay, still hidden, so that's actually pretty good. This guy over there, he doesn't know what he's doing. Oh, this guy here is trying to get the drop on us. He's trying to flank us around this, gonna see what happened to his little brother there. Alright, there's 3 for 3 done, just like that. There we go. Might as well get this guy that way there, he doesn't feel left out. There we go. That's better. You know. Anyway, I'm not going to say it. Let's see what's next. Get myself in trouble here. Kill a lost 5. So a great spot we could find lost here in around the wasteland. And that's right down here in Skyline Valley region. So if you come here to Dark Hollow Manor, now, in order to get this icon popped up, you're going to have to do the Skyline Valley quest line, okay? And of course, I do have that here on the channel, so if you have any issues, you can check that out. But that's how you get this icon to pop up for you. You must, I think it's like maybe the 3rd or 4th episode in, that's when this particular icon pops up. All right, so again, all around the outside perimeter will be these lost, and they're right down those little ravines. It's quite a dark place, even if you have your little light on. It's a pretty dark spot. Right here, the trading post is a free fast travel once when you discover it. Is if you go right to the south, right about here, there'll be 3 lost going right up the hill every time. And if you come down here, the Slumber Mill Motel, not at the motel itself, but right across the street, there's a red rocket. There'll be 5 of them there as well. Now, there's something that the Bethesda has changed. A few months ago, there are a couple different types of lost. There's the lost that we normally see, and then there's what's called a feral lost. And the feral lost never used to count for the daily weekly challenges, but now they do. We did confirm that, I think it was 2 weeks ago. So just an FYI there. Now these lost are pretty tanky if you never went up against a lost before. So let's go to the Slumber Mill Motel. And there should be 5 of them here. And as I said, they're very tanky. They seem to know, even if you have like a Chinese stealth suit on, they know where you're at. So again, just be aware of that. Bring a good weapon with you. You're gonna need it. It's lock and load. See, like they know I'm here. See, and I'm like invisible. See how tanky they are? You guys have me. You guys have. Oh my lord! There's a. Okay, that was a feral one right there. Oh, he didn't count. Yeah, that was a feral one. No, he did not count. Oh, he did not count that little bugger. Yeah, you guys have seen me use this weapon all week this week, and how it absolutely destroys enemies, except for these guys. These guys are just so tanky. Oh, Radar Corps, gonna say, what is that? Oh, where'd the buddy go? Where did he go? Oh, there he is. He's hiding on us. 1454. Wow. Alright, so unfortunately that feral loss did not count for us. That is strange, because we checked that out last week and it did work. And somebody else had said that it worked. Anyway. We need one more, I guess. Let's go down here to the trading post. Again, free fast travel once when you discover it. Down here in Skyline Valley region. And again, there'll be 3 of them coming up the hill. Now, this is not a green area, so don't think you're safe up here. They will come up here and kill you. FYI. Alright, let's shut this light off, because they're going to know where I'm at anyway. They're right here, again, right to the south. And there they are right there. We're going to see if we can pick them off from here. Might as well get his little guys here, too. Oh, nice shot, Jim. Critical strike right in the face. Yeah, those 3 there, those are pretty good. Pretty good little spot there. Alright, let's see what's next here, Jim. What is next, buds? Complete Event 1. Now, if you take a look at the description, there's a link to a video called Complete Events for Newbies. You don't have to be a newbie to watch that video. It's about 1 hour and 6 minutes long. It's all time-stamped. We do quite a few events during that episode. However, there are about a half a dozen events on the map that we can spawn in ourselves simply by fast traveling to those areas. And that's what I kind of show in that video, those particular events that you can do that, okay? So obviously we can't do that with every event in the game, but we all been on those servers where there's just not a whole lot going on, especially private ones. And we just want to get our daily, weekly challenges done. And again, that's why that video is very useful for you. You can check it out if you so wish. So let's see what we have available to us here on this particular server. And again, I am on a private one, so there's usually not a whole lot going on surface to air. That's an enclave event. Okay, that's a little hard one because that's just because of the area that it's in. And we have most wanted here. Okay, sorry, most wanted manhunt. Let's go do manhunt. So let's pop into Grafton Dam here. Take care of a couple super mutants. Why not? Why not have a little bit of fun? And there's usually quite a few super mutants here in the first place, but yeah, I love the warden there. It's just awesome. This is southern accent there. It's quite something. Oh, yeah, that was crazy. I like this guy's actor. This is quite something. And I was down, this was a couple years ago, but they used to send us down to Texas A&M for fire training through my work. And one of the instructors there, at the time, he had like a real accent like that, and I just always got a kick out of it. Yeah, there he goes. All right. Now, you will need a key to get in this dam, okay? And again, if you don't have a key, that's fine. And this is the way you get in. You go right around the door here. And you go right down here. Just jump right down, okay? Get in this little tunnel right here. At the very first time you come here, this little hatch will be actually closed. But once when you open it, it'll always stay open. Okay. Just kind of take care. Now, if you have the key already, then that's great. Save yourself a little bit of time, but that's how you kind of get in here. It's a legendary. Oh, Brother Bear. There's Mad Dog Malone up there. And all you have to do is just subdue him just like that. Complete the event 1 for 1. Just like that. Nice. And again, once when you get in here, this little corpse right here, he will have the key on him. FYI there. Now, we already grabbed it because I was collecting all down there. And it will just collect everything. Right on. Nice. All right. Thought there was another dude around, but anyways. So there we go. That one's done. Nice. All right. Let's see what's next here, Jim. Visit another player's shelter 1. All right. So let's go ahead. We're going to exit this server here. And we're going to go to a public server with other people. Alright, so now that we're on a server with other people, that's fine. On a server with other people, visit another player's shelter 1. So again, you go to another player's camp. Again, not every player's camp will have a shelter, so let's take a look at that real quick. So let's take a look here. So let's use a couple of camps, for example. So this one here, as you can see, has V for vendor. It even has a little orange pumpkin for the trick-or-treat bowl. But that red icon, that's what we're looking for. That indicates a shelter. as compared to this one, for example, which only has a V for vendor, which means these ones here do not have shelters. All right, so FYI. And of course, you don't have to know them. You don't have to be friends with them. You don't have to be on a team. You just go to their camp and you go inside their shelter. It's as easy as that. All right, so let's go ahead here. We'll just go to this person's camp here. Now, I find personally some people like they kind of hide stuff. I have had to server hop a couple of times. What is going on? I have had to server hop a couple times just looking for a shelter that the person had, but we'll take a look here because sometimes it's not very apparent to where their shelter is. All right. Oh, we're being attacked, I think. Let's get up here. Oh, right there. Oh, wow. Okay. How you doing? So there's their shelter there. Let's go ahead and go inside. Now, that is the free shelter. We get up at Vault 51. And all you do is you go right inside just like this. Visit another player's shelter. 1 for 1 done. Just like that. And sometimes we'll get a weekly where we have to do it 5 times. You can just use the same shelter. You don't have to go visit 5 different players. It could be the same shelter. So just to let you know about that. All right. I think we're done. Let's take a look. We are just like that. Nice, quick, and easy all week this week. Pretty awesome. All right, so we're not going to be able to go to our camp because somebody else has a camp in the same location. But that's fine. Let's go to this camp here. We'll just activate it. And we will fast... Oh, what's going on? We can't fast travel there either. Okay, sure, Jim, sure. Let's go to Steel Copper. This one here is always... Activated another camp tree recently. Yeah, makes sense, I guess. Let's try it again here. No. Listen here, game. You're supposed to help me out here. You want to help, you need to help better. Let's try it out here now. Okay. Let's see if this person has a weapons workbench. Or a weapon of the day. I don't see a weapons workbench, do you? Where's your weapon working at workbench there, bud? Oh, that's an ally. That's what that is. There we go. Let's fast travel there now. Okay, good stuff. There we go, Jim. There we go. Taking just as much time to get back to our camp, or to find a camp, I guess, and make the entire video, yeah. Alright, let's take a look here. Weapon of the day here, Jim. Big fight going on up the hill there, apparently. Western Spear, plus 5% damage per onslaught slack, plus 9 max stacks, plus 25% damage while aiming, plus 50% reload speed. Hardened receiver, true long barrel, true stock, long scope, suppressor, Western Spirit paint, 200 damage, 45 ammo, and it's a capacity of 7. Now that is what makes this particular weapon very unique. Okay, is not only the paint that you can get for this weapon, but also how it has a capacity of 7. Now, most lever actions will have a capacity of 5, and there are no mods available for the lever action to increase that magazine. So if you want 7, the Western Spirit is the way to do it. All right. Now, you can get your very own Western Spirit for free. Now, mind you, I'm not too sure. I can't remember what mods that it comes with. But right here at Nuka World on Tour, which is a free fast travel once when you discover it right down here, and it is the event called Most Wanted. And I would say 7 times out of 10, you complete that event, you'll get the Western Spirit for free. And this guy out here is being a little annoying. Is that who is making all that racket out there? Is that one dude? Okay. Yeah, nerve-wracking there, that guy. Let's take a look at the perk cards here. Perception. So again, a rifleman has been changed recently, and I guess there's more changes coming up here very soon with the next update for heavy gunner. But we'll take a look at that when that time comes. So under perception, we have downranger, tank killer, scoped up, smart shot, center machinist, concentrated fire. Again, these cards here. Another good one to have is suppressor. White knight's a good one. Covert operative, evasive, adrenaline. These random luck cards just randomly pop in when they're being activated. Legendary Perk cards, these ones here don't change for me. They stay the same. I'm very happy with them, and as you can see, they're all maxed out. Just like that. Nice. Nice and easy. Now, I am going to kind of include, so that's pretty much done with the daily, weekly challenges. I was asked yesterday about making a video in regards to fishing and fishing rods, etc. So what I have been doing is, since the June the 3rd, 2025 update for Gone Fishing, I have been kind of including, like any kind of mods I've been getting, and like that little trick where we have to repair our fishing rod even though there's no condition bar, stuff like that. And I've been just kind of including them in the daily, weekly challenge videos. It's just because there's a lot of other great videos out there by other great YouTubers in terms of fishing, because it's already been a couple weeks have gone by. But what I wanted to show in this video, just the mods that I have on my fishing rods. So again, let's go to our Tinker's Workbench here. We're going to go modify/repair. And here's our my fishing rod right here. So again, I did end up getting the Mark II reel yesterday. Okay, it was just yesterday that I got this bad boy, and all it does is it strengthens the fishing line. That's all it does. So the line strength, you see there, goes to 120. If I go down to the Mark I wheel, or the standard wheel, goes down. So all the Mark II reel does, it gives us a 120 line strength. Okay, so FYI there. The stabilized gear ratio, now I got this one, but if you guys remember last week, from completing the big fish in a small pond daily quest. So that is a repeatable quest at Fisherman's Rest that happens every single day. Okay, it's not a 24-hour thing, it's just a daily repeatable. Okay, and again, if we slide that over, if we go to improve bearings, again, the reel in speed increases a little bit. Catch zone increases as compared to the stabilized gear ratio. But you see the rotational speed for the stabilized gear ratio pumps up to 155. Okay, so when I'm moving that catch zone around, I'm able to get there quicker. But the problem is the catch zone, as you can see, it's only 75 as compared to the improved bearing, which is 100. And then attractive hooks 100, standards 100, and steady handle. But the steady handle increases to 125. So that one's there's not too bad. Okay, the rotation speed is maybe 5 higher than everything else, with except for the stabilized gear ratio. But all of these mods I got, I believe, from completing big fish in a small pond daily repeatable quest at Fisherman's Rest. All right, so FYI there. Rocket Bobber, I believe I get this one from completing the fishing challenges. We'll take a look at that here very shortly. And all that does is just like, doesn't really change anything. It just changed the looks of the bobber. And of course the Ruby Reel Rod, we got that right off the current Season 21 Season Pass, okay? It doesn't really do anything, it's just for cosmetics, just for looks, okay? Alright, so let's back out of here. And this is where you would change those mods, like whatever mod you have, you would just change. You can see on the right hand side what each one will cost you in terms of resources, okay? And on the left hand side you can see what stats it'll give you. All right, so if we go to our map page, now for me I hit the right arrow key for the challenges page. You can see me do it all the time, and right down here these are the special fishing challenges. So again, yesterday after making the video I was able to get the Mark II reel, because the last fish I was waiting for was the Kanawa piranha, okay, in the forest region. It took a long time to get that bad boy, and I'm telling you, I'm pretty sure it's just random. I think it's fixed. Just joking. It's totally random getting these things, and like I know some people hearing them, like, you know, they just, like, the first time they got it done just like that, and then other people are having issues with the leatherback. You see the leatherback that's there, I got that like weeks ago, but I know people are having a hard time getting the leatherback for some reason. But just to give people, you know, peace of mind, I guess it's random, totally random. And then I got this one here. the other day as well. And yeah, rocket bobber right there. Catch all common fish, 8 of 8. But again, when I'm looking at all these, like this one here, like this Mark III reel, like any oxalite, I haven't even caught one yet. I know that I was close to catching one up in the marsh, but I know I've been losing them because I just can't get the reel there fast enough. It's just the way it is. And of course, those other rare fish, I just haven't been able to get anything. I just have zero luck. Yeah. And I'm trying not to watch other people. Stop watching them because I'm just not having any luck at all getting those rare fish. So if you're in the same boat, you're not alone. Okay, you're definitely not alone. And of course, when I talk about that repeatable daily quest called Big Fish in a Small Pond, that happens here at Fisherman's Rest. So you don't see the little diamond there, but if you fast travel here, you'll see the diamond pop up. Okay, and if it doesn't pop up, you just open up your Pip-Boy, you go under data, and then you go under daily, and it'll be right here. As soon as you fast travel over there, it'll pop up Big Fish in a Small Pond, and all you do is you just highlight it so it pops up on your screen. Okay, and that's how the vast majority that I got most of my mods. All right, so FYI there. But again, if there's any questions at all, by all means, I'll try to help the best I can in terms of if you have any questions about fishing. But I'll be honest with you guys, I think it's just totally random. And is the people that are getting like the really rare fish and those oxalots, whatever they're called there, I don't think they're really telling us, how much are they fishing? Like, are they fishing like literally all day? Like, or are they just fishing for like a few minutes? It's really hard to tell. They don't really tell us that. But again, you're not alone, because I'm with you. I'm with you. So there you guys go. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe, and share when you have the chance. It really helps me out. I'd like to thank my channel members, Artistically Arranged, Michael Edwards, Nigel Wiffen, Heather, Whitetribe, Mr. Shelton, Drake Stamps, NotMeButMeYesMeThatsMe, Yes Me This Me, Drew, Andrew, Demon, Confoundedbridge, Wade Warner, John DJ59, Picquerist, Gwen Trutnau, Tony Watson, J Flow, Felix the Cat. Thank you all so very much, and I hope you all have a nice day.